right? Yeah. Okay, sorry everybody. Good morning. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're back on, and I want to say thank you for joining us and welcome to the digital transformation of business that we are holding today with our partners at Workforce Solutions. Let me just introduce you to myself. Okay, sorry everybody. Good morning. And our co-moderator. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're back on, and I want
I guess just bear with Terry, everybody, while she gets set up and gets back going.
Okay, we're just checking the audio again. Hold on just for a minute. Can you guys hear an echo? Are you hearing any echoing? Can you hear me though?
I can hear you fine. I do not hear an echo.
Just bear with Terry, everybody, while she gets set up and gets back going.
Oh, I'm hearing his echo.
Oh, now I can hear myself coming back through.
No, you're good. Do we just start from you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're going to start from the very beginning again, and we'll edit this so everybody we're okay. Good morning again, and we want to make sure that everybody is on as people start coming on, we want to welcome you and thank you for joining the digital transformation of business with our partners from Workforce Solution. I'm Terry Reed. I'm the Senior Vice President for Entrepreneurial Development here at your El Paso Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And joining me today to moderate will be Aggie Porras, the Business Development Specialist with our MBDA COVID team. Also not showing on the screen, but part of our technical team is Daisy Colon, our Marketing Specialist, who's going to make sure that we stay on track today. Let me tell you a little bit about our chamber. We just celebrated our 30-year anniversary in January of this year. And our vision for the chamber is really to continue to be the core component for the El Paso region in fostering entrepreneurial economic development, where our existing companies are growing and our entrepreneurs are reaching new horizons, and where our small minority and women-owned businesses are thriving and outpacing all other markets. Some of the benefits of the chamber include networking. We're really good at connecting businesses with each other and showing you how to work together. Our on-site business development specialists help to connect you with financing and procurement opportunities, as well as we are advocates for you, being your voice. Our entrepreneurial technical assistance centers are where you would come if you are needing any kind of assistance to get started in your business or to grow. Our Women's Business Border Center is a joint partnership of the El Paso Hispanic Chamber and the U.S. Small Business Administration. And our MBDA Business Center, funded by the Department of Commerce, is the center that you would come to if you are an emerging minority business that needs assistance with growth. So with that, let's get started. And while I stop sharing my screen, I'm going to introduce you to the team of digital transformation specialists led today by William Bush. And let me give you a little bit of information about them. William is an experienced IT professional with 15 years in the field, ranging from end user support to high-end systems administration. He has IT experience in healthcare, environmental, and education industries, and is ready to use his knowledge to lead the digital transformation specialist team to help the local businesses of El Paso bounce back from COVID-19. Joseph Elliott is another member of the digital transformation team. He earned his bachelor's degree in media strategies from Texas Tech University and holds a master's degree in digital marketing and analytics from St. Edward's University. After working in technology in Austin, Joseph is excited to be back in his hometown where he feels like he can use his skill set to make an impact on our local business community. Adrian Cox is a digital marketer with over 4 years of experience in social media management, digital content creation, and public relations. She has performed graphic design work for a vast variety of advertising mediums. Adrian also has the privilege of conceptualizing and pushing out marketing plans and public relation partnerships for companies across the U.S. over the course of her career. And Cassie Flores is a native El Pasoan and public relations professional with over 8 years of experience in the communications field. Previously, she was a senior associate at the Rabin Group, specializing in media and communications, consulting clients both nationally and throughout the El Paso region. She is currently attending the University of Texas at El Paso and is due to complete her BA in Organizational and Corporate Communication this December. With that, I'm going to turn it over to William to lead us in our discussion.
Sorry about that. I had to get unmuted. Thank you, Terry, for that introduction. I appreciate that very much. Let me share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. Again, thank you, Terry. We are the digital solutions team at Workforce Solutions Borderplex. I am William, joined with us by Adrienne Cox, Joseph Elliott, and Cassie Flores. So about the program, the Digital Solutions Program is a free program funded in part by Microsoft, the City of El Paso County, and the Texas Workforce Commission. The project was created to help local and small businesses recover due to the economic impact of COVID-19. Now more than ever, businesses that have been able to change and adapt to the needs of the market and their customers has led to their continuing success. Workforce Solutions is here to help you with that. Digital transformation today is about empowering employers and business owners, enabling them to create authentic engagements and meet customer needs anytime. COVID-19 has just accelerated all of these trends. Effective digital engagement has taken on a whole new sense of urgency. What that essentially means is, the technology to improve your businesses have always been here. It's just that COVID has really amplified the need to bring those to the forefront. That's exactly why we're here to help. Our goal is to implement digital improvements into everyday practices of local small businesses. These digital improvements in areas of need will streamline business processes and provide effective online presence to better market themselves moving into the digital age. Ultimately, our goal is to help El Paso businesses thrive during this time of economic uncertainty. So what is digital transformation? Digital transformation applies digital technologies such as e-commerce, digital marketing tools into your daily operations so your business can run more efficiently and better address the needs of customers. The DTS team is here to help you incorporate innovative solutions and technologies that drive your business forward. And that can range anywhere from setting up a new online account through Microsoft 365 or getting your small business set up with Zoom, for example, just to get them going. Small changes up to even larger changes. And we're here to hold your hand through the entire process. If you need to adapt to new digital technologies, we're the people to call. Why is it important? The city of El Paso has been especially chosen for this program in efforts to boost the local economy. The way the world does business is changing, and we want to help businesses figure out the best way to do business while protecting employees and customers. The digital assistance provided is not only a great way to assist those struggling in the community currently, but will further help those businesses be competitive in their space for years to come. So why is it important for you? According to Clutch.io, around 50% of small businesses still don't even have websites or lack any online presence whatsoever. 30% of those small businesses that don't have websites claim high cost as a major reason. A lot of websites are quite affordable these days, and working with us to accomplish that would make it even easier and cheaper. Another 11% don't work on the issue because of fears to maintain their own online asset, while 10% admit they lack the tech knowledge to build a website. And that's always been the case. Technology has always been a little intimidating for some. Building a website from scratch, if you've never done it before, is definitely a challenge. But working with us to accomplish something like that would be so easy, and it would benefit you greatly in the long run. And all of this was true back in 2016, even though between 70 and 80% of potential customers search for small businesses online before reaching out or ordering from them. Because I know I do the same thing. I Google restaurants before I go down there. And if they don't have a website, maybe I move on to the next one. So I'm going to hand it off from here over to Cassie Flores, who will kind of walk you through the process of setting up what you can expect when you set up an appointment for one of us in your business.
Thank you, Will. So hi again, I'm Cassie Flores. So if you are interested in taking advantage of this program and are already kind of toying with the idea of starting to implement digital solutions into your business, the first step would be to book an appointment or an initial consultation with one of us, the digital transformation team. And you can do this very easily by visiting our website. It's borderplexjobs.com/digital-solutions. When you go to this website, you will click the book an appointment button, and all the initial consultations will probably take place either at your place of business, or you have the option to choose over the phone or video consulting. But this first step is crucial. We need to, get all of your business info. We want to know more about what you are doing currently and what your challenges are facing. So this first booking process is really crucial. The booking page is very easy. You would just go to the calendar and then choose one of the specialists that is available at your leisure. So next we'll talk about the intake survey. After your confirmation, your appointment is booked, you'll go ahead and receive both an email and text confirming your appointment. And you'll also receive a link to our intake survey, which asks some more basic information about your business and current digital assets, including any current challenges you may be facing. This step is pretty important for us. We want to make sure that we're getting to know your business as best as possible. And we want to make sure that, we cover any possible solutions to any of the challenges that you might be facing. So After completing the intake survey, which isn't a whole lot of information, it's very basic, so I wouldn't worry too much about worrying about, whether or not you qualify or not. We're pretty flexible on who we can incorporate into this program. Well, basically, like Will said, we just want to be able to help, local businesses, even if it's small change, to help you in the process of, converting your assets to digital assets. For the initial consultation, one of my team, will go ahead and arrange the meeting with you, and we'll go ahead and just dig really deep into what your needs are as business, and kind of explore what the challenges are. Some of the things that we might evaluate as far as what you need is, customer, or need help with, is customer acquisition, customer retention. You may need help some increasing sales, especially with COVID right now, where we know a lot of people are stuck at home. So being online is very important, and reaching those customers to get those increased sales is very important. We're also, we want to make sure that you're working safely, so incorporating those working remotely assets like Zoom, like Microsoft Teams, is important to, to make sure that you and your team stay safe. Also, securing customer data, increasing workplace efficiencies, increasing brand awareness. Digital technologies have the capability to address all of these issues. Again, this is kind of like just in general of some of the digital needs that you may see that your business needs, but this is by no means like the only thing that we'll be able to help with. We understand that businesses have unique challenges. So we're here to truly, dig deep and really evaluate and recommend some really good solutions to help move your business forward. Right now, I'll go ahead and hand it off to Adrienne. She's going to be talking about some digital marketing solutions that we can provide. Thank you.
Hi guys, so again, my name is Adrienne Cox, and I'm one of our specialists. So talking to you just about the digital marketing solutions that we're available to offer you. I just want to preface that our main concern is really addressing the business needs that the owner sees. Our consultation will be talking with the owner and communicating, making sure that we're on the same page. It's not going to be just, us advising you what to do. We really want to hear what the owner has to say, what they think their business needs, any areas that we may be able to offer help in. And then, from there, our team really wants to welcome these businesses into the new digital age and really provide those solution-based strategies to some of these following digital marketing aspects. So we can help with social media strategy and advertising. So whether that be getting better content for you, more professional looking content, better graphically designed stuff. We can advise you on the type of stuff to be posting to better appeal to your followers and get more engagement, and advertising from there, paid promotion through social media and things like that. Then going into search engine optimization and website redesign or design, whether the business has a website already or if they're wanting a website, that's something that we can go into. And then from there, really implementing search engine optimization, which is basically just making sure that when these people in El Paso are looking up your business or looking up a place to go, that your business is one that's popping up for them. And then we could do pay-per-click advertising through Google Ads. It's just another form of paid advertisement. And we actually have the ability to really track analytics through that. So we can really see how effective those ads are, how many people are clicking through, things like that. And then going on to email marketing, text message marketing, just depending on the need. If that's something that the business is interested in and we see might help, that's something that we can bring on. So moving on, we have some solutions with e-commerce as well. Point of sales in your business, if that's something that you feel like you need to improve upon, that's something that we can work on together. Also, payment integration, if that's an area you need assistance with, whether it be, touchless pay, different things like that, that's something that we can help you set up. And then third-party delivery services, such as like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, things like that for restaurants. You know, a lot of those digital services are the way that people are having to move now with COVID and everything going on. So that's something that our team can really hold your hands through and help you set up, definitely. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to our other specialist, Joseph. He's going to take it from here to talk to you about a little bit more about our program.
Hey guys, Joseph Elliott here. So kind of diving into some more digital solutions and more specifically, the more fundamental business operations that we're going to be providing. So first of which is cybersecurity. So let me tell you, the last thing that anybody needs right now is to be breached or hacked, whether it's their network or people hold their information hostage and make them pay for it. Now more than ever, given the whole COVID-19 pandemic, people just can't afford it. You know, that's just going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. So our team here takes a lot of precautions when it comes to cybersecurity. You know, we have these security measurements in place to make sure that that's just not going to happen on our watch and throughout this whole project. Next is a solid CRM, so customer relationship management system in place. So us personally, we use HubSpot, and that's how we're able to do what we do, which is work remotely, as well as with these 100+ businesses here in El Paso. Next is a cloud-based workflow. So a cool thing, so not only has Microsoft helped fund part of this program, but they also invested millions and millions of dollars into these certain tools, such as Microsoft 365, that we use ourselves every day. And we're going to be showing these businesses how to fully utilize this and really make a big impact. And next is we have some really cool leeway in what we can do. And telemedicine is huge right now. I know that the big hospitals like MD Anderson and all these major hospitals are starting to get into this. And we have the technology to be able to do this now. So that's just one of the many things that we're going to be able to look at providing for these different companies. So yeah, the plan. So you're digital transformation specialist. So it's going to be Will, Casey, Adrian, or me are going to be presenting you with the personalized digital transformation plan and our recommendations to go along with that. So what's that? That's pretty much going to include is strategy implementation, training workshops. We've teamed up with local businesses that specialize in individual trainings for people and specialized training for people. As well as the community colleges around us and Microsoft trainings and LinkedIn trainings. So we just have a bunch of just great information to hand off to people. Vendor recommendations, so we can kind of gear you into what we think you should be, or what software or what tangible hardware you should be purchasing. And partner resource connections.
Thanks, Joe. And thanks everyone else. That's pretty much the end of our presentation. I wanted to go ahead and thank our partners, the Hispanic Chamber, El Paso Chamber, Better Business Bureau, Fab Lab El Paso, Lift Fund, and Small Business Development Center Network. So whenever you're ready to book an appointment for us, it doesn't have to end there. You can schedule a help desk meeting for any one of us. After your needs have been met, after we have made our changes to your business, it will allow us to reconnect and maybe make any changes that might need to be made or reevaluate something that might not have been working. And you can do that the same way you were applying for the initial consultation. So we'll be there the entire time. We're here for you. We can be there to hold your hand throughout the entire process. And if you have any questions afterwards, we're here for that as well. And this is our QR code, which will take you directly to our page, borderplexjobs.com/digital-solutions. And we actually also have a different, more easy to understand page that I just found, workforcedigitalsolutions.com. That will lead us to the borderplexjobs.com. Anyway, if you scan this QR code, go ahead and pull out your phone and scan that QR code with your camera. That will take you to our page where you can book an appointment with one of us. This is just a small example of some of the technology, you know, that we can bring to small businesses. It's a very easy to implement type of code it really just links to a page, or if you're a restaurant, it can link to your menu. I know we've done this for some of our clients already, and it's had great results, especially in, you know, restaurants who keep printing out menus, you know, disposable menus because of the pandemic. You slap this QR code sticker on your table and they can just scan your menu. We can easily implement this type of change for your business, and it's just a small example of what we can offer. And I want to thank you guys so much for having us here today. Hispanic Chamber, Terry, thank you so much. And again, come visit us at borderplexjobs.com/digital-solutions or workforcedigitalsolutions.com and book your appointment today.
Thank you, William. We actually do have a couple of questions, but let me just do a little bit of housekeeping. If you have any questions and you're participating with us on the webinar, please go to the Q&A section and type your question in. And we're going to open that up to our digital transformation team here to answer. And if you're watching via Facebook Live, please send them to us in the chat. So let me ask the first question. Is the program free? William,
Yes.
I'll give that to you.
So the way that it's funded between all of the different sources, El Paso, City of El Paso, the county, Microsoft, there's always, you know, leeway with what we can do and how we can spend it, right? This service is free. The consultation is free. The appointments are free. The most, if not all, of what we can offer to a small business will be free. There might be a few things here and there, but it's not going to trip you up.
And are there any eligibility requirements per business?
Not necessarily. The only eligibility requirements that we've been working with is that has to be affected by COVID-19.
Oh,
So as long as you've been in business for, you know, a little longer than a year, you can qualify for this if COVID has made sure that, you know, you've lost customers, because so many small businesses have lost customers due to COVID. And so it's going to be really hard to gauge. So there really is no eligibility requirements as long as, you know, you actually need the assistance. You know, we're not going to go help McDonald's down the street put up some QR codes, you know.
right. Got it. So we received another question from Facebook, and it says, what are you doing differently to prevent cyber attacks?
Yeah, you know what, I'll take that one. Will.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, so for start, what we've seen so far is a lot of these businesses, if they have a website, it's not secure. And if you know anything about website development, having a secure website is an absolute game changer. And just as far as the training goes, we try to teach people that most of the time when these websites do get hacked, it's usually from like inside and who you give your access to. So we're just going to make sure that we give the proper just training to these companies just so they know how to go about these situations.
Sure, absolutely.
As well as have like a secure VPN and of course all like the basic regulations that we have.
So a lot of our customers, and this goes into our next question, a lot of our chamber customers and clients are contractors, and cybersecurity is a very big focus for federal contractor. So one of the questions coming up next is this open to any business, or is it specifically to certain kinds?
So again, it's really not tied down to too much red tape. It's as long as, you know, you're not a major corporation that doesn't need our help. Mm-hmm. You know, you're always welcome to apply. And again, as long as you've been affected but negatively by COVID-19, you can book an appointment with us.
Great. So I'm getting another question, and it says, will your team keep up with my marketing on a weekly or monthly basis?
So yeah, we're not a social media marketing company, right? That's not what the program is entirely about, but that is definitely something we are working working towards providing for our clients. We can't be there forever managing your social media for the next 6 months, no. But the time that you are working with us, we can schedule out your promoted posts out to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything you need to get promoted. We can schedule those out through our software and get those promoted out, and just kind of, like I said, schedule it out so it's just tiers. It wouldn't be too much involvement on the client's end after it's in our hands.
So the next question is, what should there be more focus on if I have a business, social media pages or website?
Honestly, they both go hand in hand. If you're a really small company who doesn't want to sell any of their product online, and it's just an informational page about where to find you, probably social media is the best way to focus, just because you can push out, a new post every day and say, hey, come down here, we're doing this. If you're someone like a restaurant, it's going to go hand in hand, and you're going to need, your menu on your website. You're going to need your location information, phone numbers, and links to like your socials. And putting those two together to work in tandem is really going to help just about any business.
I agree. Thank you, William. I guess to some of the members of your team, what would they say are some of the most common social media marketing mistakes that businesses make?
So I can take this one if you guys want. So as far as social media mistakes, just from my experience in talking with clients, I feel like a lot of it, you'd be surprised, but a lot of it is making your information available and knowing the exact way to put it out there. There's a lot of social media features that some people aren't familiar with, may not understand, but those are the ways that people are looking for that information. So making sure your hours are displayed in the right areas, your contact information is displayed in the right areas, and the kind of stuff that people are actually looking for is really at the top of your page, really accessible. Things like that, it can be as simple as that. Also, professional content. The quality of your content and the way you're putting it out really displays it communicates the whole brand, the company, things like that. So again, that's something that we can help with. We have professionals on our team who are available to, do professional quality images of, your business or service, things like that. We can do graphic design content to make your images more professional looking and appealing. We can provide training on the type of things that you should be posting, even caption creation, how to boost those posts, how to pay for those posts to be promoted, things like that. So it's a lot of training and a lot of information that we can provide the owner, not just, doing it ourselves. So you can continue it beyond our assistance.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What about you, Cassie? Did you have something to add to that?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, with the trick with social media is kind of, you need to be aware of your goals. So there's different social medias there so that you can engage with your audiences, your website's there so that your audience can kind of see what your business is about. But the thing that I see a lot with social media is, businesses that are just kind of pushing out, advertising. They're not truly engaging with their customers. So what social media is it's interactions. So, you want to put out content with your customer in mind. You want to put out content that your customers want to see. They don't want to be constantly harpooned with, all these different, specials. They don't want that. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see, how did they say, how the sausage is being made. They want to see different kinds of content. So, pushing out just, oh, we have a special, these are our drink specials for the day, or these are our menu specials for the day. Like, that's great and all, that's informational, but do it in a way that engages them and makes them want to come and, to your site or to your storefront. So I see that, there has to be some kind of strategy behind that, and keeping in mind the customer is very important. And we can, like Adrian said, we help develop strategy that's tied to your brand, that's tied to your messaging, and we can definitely help out with that.
Well, I'm really excited about this program. Again, we deal with a lot of businesses, from startups to those that are already existing and they're emerging and growing. And whether they're retail or they're contractors, everybody needs to have an online presence. People have to be found, and believe it or not, they do look to businesses, whether they have a website as, are you a legitimate business? Can I find you if I'm looking for you? It may not have to be super fancy, but as long as it's on there. I think another worry people have is it's going to take a very long time for me to be able to do this myself. And so that leads me to another question. It says, will you be teaching me how to use the digital softwares, or will you all be taking care of it on your end? I want to learn how to do it on my own for future reference.
Will, do you want to take
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Again, another big part of our program is the training that we offer. So we're going to be reaching out to a client for their needs on like say a website, and how to manage it after the fact. 3-4 years down the road, you should have a link, like let's say you finally want to upgrade your website. You'll have a link from us when it was set up to train you on how to use and update your website. You can always go over those at any time. We can walk you through what we can in the moment, but we're going to make sure you have the resources for the future so that you can do it yourself.
Fantastic.
What we're hoping to do is, implement sustainable change. That way, when we leave, that you are equipped to, truly keep running with it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I am not seeing any more questions coming through right now. If they do, then I'll interrupt. But first, I want to say thank you to our speakers today and to Workforce Solutions Borderplex, who have partnered with the Hispanic Chamber throughout the years to really bring quality programs and services to our entrepreneurs. Again, I'm super excited about this program. Number one, because it's free, and who doesn't love free? But I'm also excited because it's very important that every business has an online presence. They need to be found. And you're going up against a lot of other competition, like our speakers have said. COVID really amplified and made us have to go into this mode of digitalization. I really encourage every business to check this out and schedule an appointment to visit with a digital transformation specialist. Regardless of the type of business you are, being seen and being found and doing it right is imperative for your existence and your growth. William, I wanted to ask if you or any members of your team have any final thoughts that you would like to share with our audience.
Just that we're here to help. We're always going to be I'm going to hold your hand through the entire process. We're here to help the small businesses because that's what we care about. So as you said, these technologies have really increased in need due to the pandemic. And obviously having a strong digital presence is a very important aspect, especially today with everybody staying inside or rarely leaving the house, whatever the case may be. Having an online presence is the most important thing, or one of the most important things for your business. So I highly encourage you to reach out. Again, workforcedigitalsolutions.com. Book an appointment and get with us. We can help you with something, I'm sure.
One of our attendees says, I'm excited for my initial meeting this afternoon. Thank you. So she's already gone online and booked her appointment. I'm excited to see what happens with that. What about you?
That's
Cassie?
great.
How about you, Cassie? Any closing thoughts for our listeners and our viewers today?
I think Will pretty much covered it, but like I said, I'm really excited. I love El Paso, and I it's been tough seeing, some of my favorite businesses close. So, we're I know all driven here to make sure that, we reduce the impact of the pandemic, and that has affected our businesses. And we want to ask, if you know of other businesses, that you visited, if they're struggling, or if you see that they don't have an online presence, send them our way. Like they are able to take advantage of this program. So
Absolutely. We'll
that's
do the same from
the
here.
point that I want to drive home. Even if you may not be, in that situation, but someone might be. So share this.
Absolutely. How about you, Adrian? Any final thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I really like what Cassie said. It's really open to anyone. And, as we contact these businesses, I get it a lot, what's the catch, things like that. And that's really kind of the hard thing to explain. There's really not one. Like we were talking about, it's really a free service. We're really here to help. It's funded by the city. The city wants to see these businesses thrive, really wants to help its own economy, so that's really what it's all about. We really want to listen to you and your needs, and just do all that we can to help you.
And everyone, this is not like open-ended, not like don't hold off and wait for 6 months, right? Like, is there a timeline to this?
So basically, our program length is right now foreseeable about a year. We're looking to do as many businesses as possible, though. We have goals to meet. We really want to meet as many businesses as possible. But yeah, it's going to be for about a year now. We'll definitely communicate if there's word of extension for the program or anything like that beyond that.
Don't hold off, right? If you're interested and you're a business that needs this, the time is now to get started, right?
Exactly. Get in soon.
Yes, thank you, Adrian. Joseph, do you have any closing comments?
Man, everybody just hit the nail right on the head, just it's not too good to be true, just help us help you, pretty much. Just sign up and I promise we're gonna help you out.
Fantastic, thank you. Let me close with just a couple of things. The El Paso Hispanic Chamber has launched a couple of different programs, and these programs have a timeline too. They're over by the end of December. So we only have a couple of months left to get all the business survival kits that we have available for business out and into your hands. These business survival kits include 10 masks, 20 pairs of gloves, 3 different sizes of hand sanitizer, an infrared low-touch thermometer, social distancing floor decals, a retooling sign, and a USB with our WorkSafe industry guide in both English and Spanish, a template for contact tracing, valuable graphics to help you stop the transmission of the COVID-19 virus in your workplace, and really help you open up if you have not opened yet, or continue to operate safely. So call us at the Chamber at 566-4066 to talk to a business specialist about getting your business survival kit. They're fantastic. We've given away probably 50 of them so far. We have 450 to go, and we need to get those out into the street. The next program, very quickly, is a program with the County of El Paso. It is our WorkSafe, WorkSmart Business Grant Program. So this is grants that are available to your business from $500 to $2,500 to help you cover the cost of safety modifications that you are going to make to your business during this pandemic. So really, it's to buy signage or PPE equipment, whatever it takes for you to open your business safely and keep your customers, your clients, and your employees safe. You have to be located in the outer lying areas of El Paso County. So Horizon City, Socorro, Fabens, Tornillo, Clint, San Elizario, Anthony, Canutillo, and Vinton. If you have a business and you would like to have a grant, that is money that you don't have to pay back. It is not a loan. So give us a call. We're accepting those applications. until the end of September. So please give us a call if you are interested in obtaining one of those grants. Thank you so much again to all of our speakers, to Workforce Solutions. We're here to give you guys great programs, fantastic services to help you through COVID, and we're all going to get through it together. So thank you again. Please make your appointment. And thank you again to Workforce Solutions Borderplex and all of our speakers. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much, Terry.
Absolutely.